Hello, welcome to Boardgame Basecoats, and today we are unboxing the Stormlight archive from Call2Adventure. So this is a not a reboot, but a standalone reimplementation or something, I guess. I do own the first two, so the original and then the expansion, and this one follows along like that first expansion, in that it is based off of a property. So yeah, so this Sanderson fellow's book, haven't read it, no real interest in it, but okay, we'll see what it adds to the game. First of all, a rulebook, decent sized rulebook. Check it out. Now yeah, the original rulebook, this one, yeah, definitely bears some similarities to it. So you see there the spread of cards. Those are the act cards, and that really is the game. Here you'll see this white card pointing up and the black card pointing down. Wow, this page really looks like the original book. Yeah, so this really is just the original game. Recast. And you see here a bunch of symbols, so some set collection there. And here's what I'm interested in, so co-op play. So I pretty much exclusively play it as a co-op. So I'm really curious to see what it adds there. We've got a huge, well, text-heavy glossary and, ooh, text-heavy FAQ. Alright, so definitely check that later. Oh, here it's talking about mixing in, wait a minute, yeah, mixing in the cards and then from the original, yeah, so it's basically suggesting, yeah, throw it all in. So that's what I'll do. Alright, so quick start guide, that's nice. Let's go ahead and get to it. Here, yeah, I'm calling this the background sheet. Yeah, it's basically talking about the world that it's pulling the story from. Alright, well, that's fine. What the heck are these? Oh, it's the experience tokens. Yeah, in the original they are these clear plastic, clear red plastic, diamondy type things. And yeah, they were kind of weird. You felt like stacking them, they didn't really stack. Yeah, this is kind of throwing up a flag for me. So it's a downgrade. So a downgrade to these, you know, I'm happy that I get a punch board. It's unexpected. There was nothing to punch, I don't believe, in the first one. So punch board is always nice, but man, it seems kind of weird that, you know, it'll actually go down in component quality. Ooh, alright, so flags up, but let's go to move on. Oh, and of course, talk about the original too. And hey, Boss Monster, release the special edition Uber Big Box so I can stick all my cards in, please. Thank you. Next, whoa, player boards, and these are thin, floppy. Yeah, the original were thick cardboards, so yeah, won't be using these. Ha! Flag number 2. Alright, yeah, I'll get set aside. Moving on then. Oh, maroons. I got messed up here in shipping, apparently. Okay, well, yeah, this Mancala storage thing does take up quite a bit of space. And, ooh, you see it's damaged there, too. Alrighty, well, let's gather up the runes here. Now, I've already checked, so these runes are basically the same as the originals. They're a little... The originals were a bit shinier. Here are the corruption tracker tokens. They seem a bit crisper than the original as far as the graphic on them, because it is raised. It is etched, I should say. And these are etched. And the colors of these new ones are brighter. So telling apart the purple especially from the other colors is a bit easier in this new one. Here's the score pad, and it looks almost identical to the originals, so nothing too crazy there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first pack of cards. Now these are the normal-sized cards, and this will basically contain the hero and the anti-hero cards. The hero cards are in white, the anti-hero cards are in black. So basically, on the character cards, you kind of track your progress as you use the runes, and if you use the black runes, you can potentially... oh, they're all mixed up. Alright, well, anyway, you could potentially kind of slip to the dark side. So in the middle, as long as you're in the middle of the track, you can use both hero, the white cards, and anti-hero, the black cards. But as you move farther up towards the hero, you can't use the black cards anymore. And as you move further down, you can't use the hero cards. So it's kind of a nifty little a balance thing. Hopefully in this version you can use that more. Let's take a look at our anti-hero cards. Alright. Now you see at the bottom middle, so in the black area, sometimes a white skull will pop up. And that's what, there it is. So you'd use it in the co-op play. And in the top left, see that black number 1? That's basically how many dark points you get at the end of the game. So basically anything you do in the game gives you points. It doesn't matter if it's anti-hero or hero. So points are points are points. So it's all about getting points. Let's go ahead and check out the hero cards. Now, whether they're a hero or anti-hero, these cards basically modify play in some way. Now, the anti-hero cards usually are negative, and the ones you pull out for co-op are usually very negative and are used to create a separate deck that the adversary gets to use. Yeah, so the art here, it's okay. So here I am talking about the art finally. Yeah, it's not blowing my skirt up. Yeah, the original game, wow, the art was just amazing. Here of course is the meat, right here. This is the meat of the game. So these tarot-sized cards, I guess. These include the character cards and the story cards. And in the original, wow, these were just amazing. That was ooh, and these are mixed too, huh? All right, well, let's separate them out. So almost without exception, the cards in the original set and the second set too were just amazing. So hopefully, and here I'm not ruining my surprise. I'm not looking at them. I'm hoping that the cards are great. Now, I'm wondering, wait a minute, all I'm seeing are 2s and 3s. Now, it is a standalone game, and I should have realized that, yeah, there is that second pack of cards, but at this moment in time, I'm thinking, man, where the heck are the 1s? Because they're just not popping up. So you see here, there's that kind of tree-like cards. Now, those are the character cards. They're dealt out at the beginning of the game and basically determine who you are and your starting stats, determining your strength on the runes. And these act cards are the main event. So let's go ahead and check these out. And, okay. So the art is pretty good. But I'll tell you right now, spoiler alert, it's kind of underwhelming to me at this point in time. So, yeah, and that's kind of the theme for me here, so I'm not going to talk about that anymore. Now here, as far as this goes, this is the motivation. And so this is the second card, so this kind of directs where you want to go. And some of these have points automatically, you see in the top corner, and often give you a special ability or something. Let's go ahead and check out these Destiny cards. So this right here is the ultimate. This is who you're going to be at the very end, and yeah, these were the splashiest cards in the original too, and these, yeah, just not so fantastic. I mean, some are okay, but they're just okay. I'm really kind of sad that they're not, you know, just amazing. Moving on though, so the Act 3 cards. So how the cards work, so you see on the left side, you see a number, and that number indicates how many successes you need to throw on the runes. Under that number, there may be runes, and that shows which runes you can use to bolster. Wow, that was a nice stained glass picture. There we go, nice picture there too. On the top, you can go that route. On the bottom, you can go that route. So basically you get a choice. It's kind of like a mini choose your own path kind of thing. And if you win it, it can develop your skills. So you can develop your strength, basically. You can use those runes in future rolls and that kind of thing. So that's basically how the game goes. And so yeah, I picked up the second pack and I was like, oh yeah, okay, so here are the rest of the cards. But to be honest, my feeling at this point was a bit sad. Alright, so, and yep, have to separate these two. So here are the Act 1 and the Origin cards. Alright, so, and it looks like we had more of the 2s in here as well. So I'm just going to separate these out. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, it was the Act 2 and Act 3 cards in the original set. And what the heck is that? So, yeah, that did not make me happy. So, that skull right there, these are the Adversary cards. Now, in the original, the Adversary cards were normal size, so the regular size cards. And you had to have 2 of them, and they were kind of weird, but, you know, the fact that they made the tarot card size of them now really kind of bugged me. So if you make an expansion of something, you know what? Keep doing what you were doing. If you want to improve it, fine, but don't be so different that you can't even mix it in with the original. Yeah. And yeah, this card right here was damaged, so ooh, I was just not happy. Let's go ahead and check out the remaining Act 2 cards here. So yeah. Okay, so just checking out the symbols. I haven't seen that where it has a hero and an anti-hero on there, so that kind of surprised me. So there are obviously some differences. Now you occasionally see here at the tops and bottoms like a dark symbol. So right there's like an hourglass, here's a crown, there's like a star thing. That's part of set collection, part of getting points towards the end of the game. Yeah, and that's pretty much the final component there. So it really is a simple game, and how you play it is you're basically tracking your character's life, from their origin to what motivates them to finally fulfilling their destiny. So those that final tree. Here, of course, the Act 1 cards, and the game is separated into acts. Oh, there's an ally card. So how that works is when you pull an ally, you just attach it to another card in play, and you do the same with the adversaries. But obviously, they've kind of discarded that whole thing with this set, and oh man. Oh, really not happy about that. So, yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, moving on. Yeah, some of these cards really look good. Great. Yeah, maybe because they had to stick to the property so strongly, maybe the artist just wasn't inspired or really had to stick to a look. I don't know. But yeah. So the art on this one, yeah, it just didn't excite me as much as the first two did. So just looking at these last Origin cards, and yeah, ooh, that's a nice picture. Well, at least the last picture was a good one. Oh, let's go ahead and pick these up. So these are the Adversary cards, and as I said, they were split into two, and just these big, yeah, these will be thrown into the side and will not be used, I guess. I don't know. I'll look at the rule book, maybe, I don't know. So anyway, yeah, the tray here, just, yeah, I'm checking out the damage. Yeah, I'll end up throwing this one out and probably just combining all the rooms. You know, I was thinking to myself, well, you know, I usually play at 2 players and whatever. So it's kind of nice that, you know, you're maxed out at 3, but hey, maybe with house rule you can go 4, 5, beyond. That'd be kind of cool. Now the tray that holds all the cards there, if you sleeve your cards, yeah, it won't fit it, and I can tell already it's basically the same as the original. Yeah, I'll be throwing it out. Yeah, I'm so sorry that, yeah, this one's not so positive, but I really am a huge fan of the game, of the system, and I was really, really looking forward to this one, so a little bit of disappointment, but I do hope you'll give it a try. Thanks a lot for watching, and bye.